Hi and welcome to this week's episode of Why Did You Watch This Movie? I'm Finn,
And I'm Sky.
and this week we're starting up on our new. How would you phrase it, Sky? Our new
Format?
format. That's the word I was looking for. I was
Yeah.
going to go schedule, and I knew that was very wrong. Yeah, a new format where we don't talk about bad films. I mean, we probably will still talk about bad films.
Yeah.
Don't get us wrong,
Yeah.
but we are talking specifically about the films we have watched in the week.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to introduce this now. Do we want to
Yeah.
say what films we're planning on talking about?
Yeah, let's do
You
that and then we'll jump into the intro.
you go first,
Alright, I will be talking about Death Becomes Her.
and I will be talking about Amadeus.
Alright. So before we recorded, we were recording this, you were saying, oh yeah,
I
so
will not be
probably
talking
should
about
do double
Amadeus.
ups.
Yes, I will. Don't worry. I am a fool.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I was like, okay, cool. Well, I hope we don't do double ups for this episode then.
Yeah.
Because I have only seen Death Becomes Her 2 weeks ago.
I think I'm doing my film from a week prior because I think I
Fair
got
enough.
confused. But yeah, I'm going to still talk about Amadeus.
You know what? It's fine.
It's our
Alrighty.
first time we're allowed mistakes, you know?
Yeah. It's also our show, and we are full of the mistakes. But
Correct.
yeah. So Finn, start us up. Off.
So
Amadeus.
Amadeus. I will. Let's just keep with how we normally do it.
Yeah.
Disciplined Italian composer Antonio Salieri becomes consumed by jealousy and resentment towards the hedonistic and remarkably talented young Salzburger composer Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. This film has a 4.4 on Letterboxd, and is considered one of the best films of all time.
Fuck me. Okay.
It won multiple Oscars when it came out in 1984, and frankly, well deserved. Because the reason I watched this for two reasons. One, it's one of my mum's favourite movies of all time. And I was like, I really should get around to watching it at some point. You know, she has it on DVD, so I just borrowed the DVD off her. Though the DVD she has was shitty and pirated, and about 10, 15 minutes of the middle of the film were just missing.
Yep.
Um,
As all
so
good copies are.
yes. So I was just like, okay, that's odd. I'll have to just context clues this shit. But I figured it out in the end.
That's good.
And the other reason I watched it is because I am slowly. This is just more like a personal project of mine that I don't have any end goal for, or I don't have any end time goal for. But I'd like to watch every film that's ever won Best Picture at the Oscars.
Yes.
A lot of them I've just happened to watch already, but now I'm at the point of actively seeking them out.
Fair
I've
enough.
watched quite a few now, but yeah, this was one that I had to actively look for.
Fair enough.
Now, this film was really quite interesting uh, because of how it really. The way I found it was the film started off with very much you being on Salieri's side. You see Mozart as this rampant young hedonist who just goes around fucking women left, right, and center, and
Wow.
being a real piece of shit towards his musicians. And as the film continues, you realize, oh, Salieri is also really not a good person. um, and you start feeling quite sorry for Mozart. Um, and it's quite interesting how it managed to do that, changing your perspective entirely throughout the course of the film. Um, it's also like it's the obviously the score is amazing because it comprises entirely of Mozart and Salieri's music. Um, who I don't like, obviously real people in the real world. Um, because this is kind of almost biographical. It's like a
Yeah.
dramatization of um, Mozart's life, even though it more closely follows Salieri's.
Yeah.
Um, and it's just such a fascinating way it uses its score to like exemplify certain scenes, like with these pieces of music that are already so well known throughout history, because Mozart being one of, if not the most famous composer to ever live, um, and then really just combining that with uh, the outfits as well, because they're historically accurate. I say with big old finger quotes, because they they look accurate, but the more you look at them, they're like, oh, those wigs are bright pink in some scenes, and it's like they really had fun with the costuming, and especially with Mozart's to really make him stand out from everyone else. Um, Now, I guess I thinking about it, like Milos Forman, uh, who did the directing on this film. Do you know what his other big film was? One that also won an Oscar for Best Picture.
No, I don't.
It's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, um, and yeah, it's just an impressive film. I think that's just the best way of putting it. It's an
Hmm.
incredibly impressive film. Do you have
Nice.
any questions about
Yeah.
Amadeus?
I do. I think one of my big questions, because I was trying to find some of it out while I was listening. What's the deal with the poster?
Um,
Because
the
it
poster?
looks like a overarching figure, and
Yes.
I would have never ever in 1,000 years guessed. Oh, this is about Mozart by
So
looking at that poster.
the poster represents the overbearing figure of Mozart's father,
Uh
because
huh.
there is a scene where after Mozart has properly become famous and he's incredibly rich and yada 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 yada,
Mm.
that he brings his father, who has basically been rearing him to be this musical prodigy since birth. Um, he brings him in and lets him live in his house. And the first night uh, that he lives in Mozart's house, Mozart's like, you know what? I will take you to one of the grand parties of Vienna, which is where this entire film is set. Um, and it happens to be a costume party. Uh, Wolfgang has this very elaborate, essentially horse costume. Um, his wife has this
Right.
swan costume, and his father wears this very dark, very dramatic, essentially comedy tragedy outfit, like the masks of theatre, where one side is this uh, beautifully carved, laughing face, and the other side is this really quite like. If I were younger, I would have found it scary.
Yeah.
This tragedy mask, um, and you can really tell every time you look at him. Uh, which mask is. It's always on the tragedy mask. The only time it is on the comedy mask is when he is turned away from Mozart. Um,
Huh.
and that is that overarching figure you see on the poster is his father looming over Vienna with the tragedy mask on, and that figure you see in the like if you squint on that
Yeah,
poster,
it's a very small figure
in
in.
the center of his mask is the opera singer who sang at Mozart's last performance.
Hmm.
Uh, so yeah, that's
That's
more
good
or
to
less
know
the.
because yeah, because I was like looking through some of the stuff and the guy who designed the poster for that film, he's apparently like a well-known poster designer
Yeah,
and
Peter
also
Sis.
did what was that?
Peter Sis.
Oh, that was the name I got.
Oh,
I got Jan Weber.
huh.
Huh. I don't know then, because I'm like, oh yeah, there we go. There's Rambo. There's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Platoon, and shit.
Yeah.
Maybe the internet lied to me. But yeah, okay.
But if this film won what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it won 8 Oscars and was nominated for 11.
Ooh,
It won Best Actor for F. Murray Abraham, Best Director, Best Picture, Best Screenplay, Best Adapted Screenplay, even. Best Art Direction, Best Costume Design, Best Makeup, Best
Jesus.
Sound.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And frankly, it deserved every one of them.
So let's see. What did you give it, my boy Finn?
I gave it a 5 out of 5 because it
Yeah.
was astonishing. Granted, like I said, I missed 15 minutes of it, but and who knows, that 15 minutes may have brought it down a star, but
Down to a 3.
down to a 3, yeah. But I
The
highly
gentleman's
doubt it.
2.
Gentlemen's 2, yeah. But I highly doubt it. Anyway, so you
Yeah.
watched. Oh, what did you watch?
I watched Death Becomes Her. So,
I loved
um,
Epic, so I love
yeah,
it so
so
much.
I wasn't. So I think we're like, all right, look, I got a little bit of time before I got to go up to Dust City, and had to stop for a little bit because I had to pick up one of our roommates. Uh, Directed by Robert Zemeckis, released in 1992. Death Becomes Her is a batshit crazy film. This was, I would say, the substance before the
Read the
substance.
substance, yeah. Did
Yeah,
you want to
this was
read out the
pre-substance.
description?
Yeah. Madeline is married to Ernest, who was once her arch rival, Helen's fiance. After recovering from a mental breakdown, Helen vows to kill Madeline and steal back Ernest. Unfortunately for everyone, the introduction of a magic potion causes things to be a great deal more complicated than a mere murder plot. So, to not jump around too much spoiler stuff, they start to become dolls and plasticky, and it was. So let's see.
It's less that they
Who?
become plastic, it's more that they become corpses.
Yeah. So the stars of this film is Meryl Streep, Queen,
She can't do no
Goldie
wrong.
Hawn, and then Bruce Willis.
Which,
And
an insane, like, set of cast.
yeah, and it was very it was very fresh to see Bruce Willis play a a man failure that is his character of Dr. Ernest
Man
Menville.
failure.
Because all his he goes he's looks like he's always on the verge of shitting his pants, and and all that he will like what is it he will immediately fall to the ground for anyone that offers him pussy.
Yeah.
And
Dr. Ernest Menville, MD, man failure.
just he will his wife's like, look, I want you just to see her, but but don't you dare fucking leave me for her because I don't know what I'd do. And he goes, I will never leave you for her.
Cut
Immediately
to.
leaves her. And she's like, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Okay, whatever. And she goes, has a bit of a mentee bee while his life gets worse. Because it turns out looks aren't everything. And then, fuck, what was it? He turns out both of our leading ladies have taken this magical potion to de-age them and be all beautiful.
Which,
And
let's be honest, neither of them needed.
they didn't fucking need it. They're
Oh,
both
God.
very beautiful women. And
Incredibly so.
then like I think just my favorite part about this was Meryl Streep, she falls down the stairs, breaks her neck, and she's had to like sort of slam her body back together, and which caused a doctor to have a heart attack because he's like, your heart's not beating. Hold on, I'm gonna get a second opinion. Has a heart attack and fucking dies in the hospital. And then later on when they're back home, and he's like painting her because he paints corpses so they look alive, like to make him look better because he's a mortician.
Yeah.
Then Goldie Hawn comes over, she gets shot in the guts, and she's like, "Oh god damn it, what am I supposed to do now?" And Bruce was like, I think something weird's going on here. Which I think is his exact words were, I think something's going on here. And they're like, you fucking idiot. Pay attention to what's happening around you. And then they basically force him to be the person that, like, make sure they are, taken care of and look as beautiful as they always do.
Yeah. Once again, we love boy failure, Bruce Willis.
Yeah, I love my boy failure, Bruce Willis. And then, like, we then go to the mansion of the person that, like, gave them the potions. Turns
Yeah.
out there's all these people, like, past celebrities that have also
Elvis
taken it.
Presley,
Elvis
James
Presley.
Dean, Marilyn Monroe.
It's like, oh, okay. All these dead celebrities. Oh, James Dean. Yeah. And, he escapes. He lives a fulfilling life from the age of 50 or whatever.
Yeah.
It was also weird to see him with hair.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, it's like you're not meant to have hair. You're bald.
Bruce Willis, what are you doing with
What are you doing?
hair?
Go bald, you baldy. But then then they cause too much of a commotion in the funeral, and they're like he found the thing of eternal life, and it's the like it's all the people around you that will pass on your story. Meryl Streep goes, "Oh, bleh, whatever."
Essentially just goes, blow me.
Yeah, and then then as they're leaving because they misplaced a can of spray paint, they then fall down the steps and shatter into a million pieces.
It's beautiful.
Now, just it's a very funny movie. It's so stupid, and but like also the effects in this were really incredible. Like
I know, for the time,
so good.
it blends practical and CG so beautifully.
Yeah,
Like,
and yeah.
say,
I-
when it comes to my experience with this film, because I watched this film with you,
yeah.
I'd seen this film once before, many, many, many years ago. Um, and it's just one of those films I've always meant so much to me, just because it's just one of those films that always stuck in my mind. Even though probably shouldn't have, and I probably shouldn't have watched it when I was as young as I was. But it's just one of those films where it's like will never fail to make me laugh
Yeah.
because of just how ridiculous it is. And
And
let's be honest, this film holds up.
it does, yeah, it really
Yeah,
does. Like it's it's funny, it's visually still really good, and you know, the people have come around, and in the sense of, oh, we just want a body horror of people in fame.
it's a body horror comedy.
Yeah, body horror comedy. And yeah, I'm trying to think of what else to say about this. Let's see. It looks like it was pretty. It looks like it was a success. But
It
like
has since
when
become very much a cult classic.
yeah, then
And it's also had a
yeah,
musical since then,
hey, fuck yes, let's go.
which is kind of what reminded me this film existed when the musical came about.
Whoa. So Death becomes her box office success. Opens #1 at the box office on the same weekend as Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Buffy the
That's
Vampire Slayer.
big.
Did they have a movie for Buffy?
I oh wait, hold on a sec. I don't know how good this one was. This is not. That's not my Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Hashtag not my Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Not my Buffy. But okay, and then
Oh, there was
Baby's
a
Kids,
1992
whatever.
movie?
Yeah, I
Huh.
will say the poster isn't doing it for me.
With Donald
Maybe it's good.
Sutherland, David Arquette?
Whoa,
Huh.
it's an
Weird card.
interesting set.
Did this come out before or after the show?
Um,
This was what, 92?
yes.
I didn't ask a yes or no question.
I thought you said it did this come out in such and such.
Before
My bad.
or after.
Let's see.
No, this came
Buffy.
out. This came out before the show, so
Oh, okay.
the show is based off this movie.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What did the people think of it? Let's see.
It's not.
1992.
It's not weighted very well.
Oh, yeah, that's rough. Never mind
That's
then.
rough, buddy.
Yeah. No, fair enough. Fair enough. It's not. It's not Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah, if it's not Sarah Michelle Gellar, I don't want it. It's got
Yeah.
2.8 on Letterboxd. Yeesh.
Oh fuck. As opposed to the Chad 8.3 out of 10 on IMDb for the
Yeah.
TV show.
Wait, really? That's impressive, actually.
People love Buffy. It
Sure.
was it was like the other gay show.
What, other than Charmed?
Yes.
Oh.
Well,
I was making a
there was
joke.
Charmed. No, there was Charmed and there was Buffy. And what do you think the gays flocked to? And also the
Buff.
girlies.
The girlies and the gays.
Yeah.
When did Supernatural come out?
Oh, that was mid
2005.
Yep. Fuck yeah, I'm goaded. And that was the other thing all the girlies and the gays flocked to.
As a gay, my father loves Supernatural.
My sister, who is a girly, loves Supernatural.
I mean, the one I always flocked to, the one I really loved was a show called Grimm.
Yep. Grim.
I loved that show, and I've been wanting to rewatch it for ages. I think it's on Prime, but I can't remember.
I was gonna say, I think it's on Netflix.
It's not. Trust me, it's not.
It was at one point.
It was on Stan at one point.
Yeah.
But I loved that show so much.
I'm trying to think of because all I'm thinking and referring back to was fuck Tumblr shit of the trilogy stuff that people like ship together of Doctor Who.
Oh, Sherlock and
Wholock.
Supernatural. Super Wholock.
Super Wholock, yeah. Supernatural, Doctor Who, and Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
That's what the girlies and the gays flock to.
Yeah. We as someone we just need someone who loves Sherlock. Oh damn, Quinn. We've got Quinn.
Yep. Boom. See?
Yeah, we've got Super.
We live up to
all around.
stereotypes.
As long as you can say you love Supernatural.
I've watched a good couple, at least a couple seasons of Supernatural, and a few other scattered episodes.
I've got Doctor
It's
Who.
good.
You've got Supernatural.
Yeah.
Quinn's got Quinn's got
Got Sherlock.
Sherlock. We are the Tumblr trifecta.
Do you think this
God.
is like calling ourselves slurs without saying slurs?
Yes, yes, it is.
Yeah. I will say there was an episode.
Just drop an F bomb on us, and I ain't talking about fuck.
Like, there was also an episode of Supernatural that just traumatized me.
What?
There was an episode about a clown, and like it would follow kids home from like a family fair or whatever. And the kid's like, "Whoa, the clown's following us home." The parents like, "Yeah, yeah, kid." And then, then like the clown would make them let them inside, and then the clown would kill the entire family. And I was like,
So
"Oh, that's
it's
fucking yuck."
it's a vampire clown.
Actually, yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah.
I was just like, "Oh, that's so yucky! A clown coming in and killing your entire family, and like, it's just." But now I watch Terrifier with a calm look on my face.
You watch Terrifier, you watch Clown in the Cornfield, you
Oh
watch
yeah.
all of them.
Oh, Clown Cornfield goaded.
I've heard good things. I haven't
It's
actually
so
watched it yet.
yeah. I definitely recommend the books at least. Like the movie's also really great, but definitely watch the book. I mean, watch the books. Stare at them in front of your face. But let's. I'm not too sure. Yeah, what else do we say about Death Becomes Her? It's. I bought the. I think. I was at the DVD shop
Yeah,
near us,
yeah.
and I'm saying near us because there is only one DVD shop in the vicinity of Queensland. And I was like, "Hey, I'm here. You want anything?" And you're like, "Can you ask if they have Death Becomes Her?"
Yeah, yeah.
And then I was like, "Hey, man, do you have Death Becomes Her?" He goes, "Let me check." Yes, we do. And
And I was like, yeah, fuck yeah.
and then I was shocked by the cover because it was Bruce Willis just standing there like goofy faced, Meryl Streep with her neck backwards, and then
And holding a candelabra through Goldie Hawn's chest.
yeah, I was like, "Yep, that's okay. Yep, that's the movie." I assumed it was going to be about ghosts, and
And
how
how
wrong I
wrong you
was.
were.
Yeah. All right.
Otherwise, I think that's all the time we have for this episode, unless you
Yeah.
have
Well,
anything else to say.
no, I think I'm all right. I'm like, we're close enough to the 30-minute mark.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Yeah, it's the first episode back. We'll be better. I
Yeah.
think next episode will be much longer because, well, Finn, I can only assume you're going to be talking about like, what is this, 3 weeks after we did our top four episode, then you've changed two of your top four episode,
Yeah.
two of your top fours. You fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
Then yeah. Anyway.
thank you for joining us on this episode of
Yes.
Why Did We Watch This Movie?
Yes.
All of the stuff is in the description. All of our links,
Yep. And
all of that sort of crap.
and then hey, with we watch a lot of movies during the week, or at least Finn watches a lot of movies during the week, and we
Yeah,
don't have time to talk about all of them. So if you want to hear our thoughts about those films, check them out on Letterboxd.
yeah.
Make us famous so Letterboxd recognizes us. Psst.
They
Recognize me.
won't.
Yeah, they won't. But alrighty, well, thank you all, and we will see you all in the cinemas. Bye.
Bye.